Go on, Alex, do it.
Hello, welcome to... God damn it. Yeah, because I was prepping myself. Actually ready now.
That's like the breath before you tell someone something that's bad.
Something bad, yeah.
God damn it.
Right. I won't say anything.
You're actually ready now, yeah? No one's going to interrupt me.
No, you're good.
God fucking damn it. Hello and welcome to the Jar Media podcast, the only show where today we are joined by just everyone on YouTube. Okay? I don't even
There's so many people.
How are we supposed to intro this many people? Do you want me? I will do it, okay?
Yeah,
so
just say all of our names, yeah.
There's me, that other Ruben, Bionic Pig, Elvis the Alien, and Zaptai. In no particular order.
Perfect.
And now just scream. Just scream for an hour and a half. Just
Yeah, okay, everybody go.
I mean, there's in no particular order, but everyone knows that AA Ron is the worst YouTuber.
Shut up.
No one even knows what that means, right?
I even told you not to do it, and I'm gonna leave now. So podcast over. We're done.
At least he makes videos still, unlike Zap T.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
That took no time at all. It's not even been like a full minute, and you're already taking me shit for not making
It's the easiest
videos.
jab to make against you, isn't it?
That's the go-to thing.
Yeah, because there's no jabs at my actual videos, so they just have to take jabs at my lack of them.
Yeah, because the
Exactly.
points are so sound.
I think you're better off not making videos than making videos that you
I do
hate
too. I
so
can't.
much
I
that
can't
you
make any
delete the
flawed
next day.
ones. Yeah, exactly. It keeps a perfect track record.
Or just completely change your content and just do like a roast video next, like a rice gum video or something.
That'd be really good.
Yeah, like
you
a
should do
sick
that.
diss
Just
track
out of the
on
blue.
a Maddie B.
Have it,
Hell yeah.
Have it be a face reveal
Maddie
too.
B. Rose video, that'd be so out of character.
And it just comes out of nowhere, no one's expecting.
Fuck this little kid.
Just like goes way too over the line. Just destroys them. God.
All right, I need you guys' opinion. When you first saw Zap Ty's channel, what did you call him? Zap T or Zap Ty?
Zapty.
That's me
called him
too. I said Zap
I called him
T.
Zap
Yeah,
Ty.
I called him Zap T the first time.
Yeah.
It drives me mad because there's an E on the end, though. Like,
Yeah, that's why I said Ty.
yeah, it's the words zap and the word tie. Like, they mix together. I don't get it.
So you intended it to be Zap Ty from
Yes.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Everyone calls
See,
you Zap T.
And it was
See,
Zapty
like-
forever.
I get it, but Zap T, Zap T is more fluid in my opinion. That's why I said it, because I felt like it just sat like
Yeah.
it was easier to
Zap
say.
Ty has more of a punch to it.
I'm with
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
with Pig
Yeah.
on this one.
No, you're wrong.
No, oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Opinions.
No, you're
It's
incorrect.
just a more natural pronunciation. Like if you were to
Zap
read
T.
it, you would say Zap T, I think.
But I feel like that would be Zapty.
Yeah.
No, that's stupid.
Zed.
Nah, not stupid.
Okay.
The truest,
Zed.
the most correctorest. Okay. Fine then. So this is the only show. We really have no agenda.
No.
We never have an agenda.
Yeah, I enjoyed that you led this off by saying this is the only show where we're joined today by, like, it was, you just didn't even finish that thought. It was just like the only
That's
show
funny.
that features Bionic Pig, Elvis the Alien, and Zaptai that's recording right now. Like,
Technically true. Technically.
Well, actually, what we should probably explain to the people why there's 3 people at once for people who don't know our podcast.
Oh yeah.
Just randomly out of nowhere, just 3 guys all over. For no
Three
reason.
random YouTubers.
But yeah, we have our own podcast, and
This is terrible. I
yeah,
wouldn't
it's-
waste your time on it.
we lack the diarrhea memes that this
Yeah.
lovely landscape provides.
The way I would describe it is, I would describe Hot Wet Soup as like the Baited podcast, but where everyone isn't hating each other all the time.
like people give us arguments all the time. It's just like, well, if you guys argued a lot more, it'd be a lot more entertaining. It's just
No.
Yeah, it's just like, well,
It's
we
just
don't want
confusing
to
because, like,
argue.
we don't disagree that much, though. What,
Yeah.
How do
We
we
need more
argue things
tension,
we
more
don't
tension.
argue on?
People want us to have like crazy anxiety when we film. It's like, why? Like, oh, great, thanks, viewers.
I'm stressed. Like I was the first. I've only watched one Baited, but it was just like a stressful experience. I didn't enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it
Well,
leaves you like
I do enjoy it, but I don't enjoy the stress bit.
That's the only problem I can see with Baited from now on. Is that what people are going to think podcasts should be now?
Yeah,
I
it
hope
seems
not.
so.
Before Baited, I've always seen podcasts as quite a friendly thing, where it's a bunch of
Yeah.
friends who come together and just talk about. They
and
just
you're
bullshit,
it's like a
basically.
relaxing kind of thing. you
Yeah.
know?
But I like it makes it stand out and everything with Baited, but I hope because of its success, it's not going to spark this whole.
So what you're saying is you hate Keemstar. Is that what you're saying? And you hate Colossal is Crazy.
Yes, put this on record. Put this on record.
That's, yeah.
I'm not going to respond to that. Just going to leave that one out there. Just going to leave that. Just going to leave it. So yeah, obviously check out the Hot Wet Soup podcast as well. After you watch Jar Media,
Go watch Hot Wet Soup. Just stop the podcast right now. Go watch Hot Wet Soup. Oh, actually, we
see
might.
the thing.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No, it's cool.
Let's make a new channel called Hot
Diarrhea.
Wet Pussy. Just Hot Wet Pussy.
Hot wet
Called
pussy.
that.
So this episode's the Hot Wet Pussycast. Then
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's the title, right?
that's what we've coined it.
Even though
Oh,
it should
yeah.
really be called Hot Wet Jarcast because it makes more sense in terms of brand naming, but like, pussy sounds worse.
Yeah, it's you got to do it for
How
the
would we call
meme.
it? Hot Wet Jar Pussycast? Nah, it's too long.
Hot wet pussy
Too
jar.
many words. Pussy jar.
Yeah, pussy jar. Hot wet pussy jar.
That just
Sounds
sounds
kinda
like
gross.
it sounds like there's just pussy in a jar.
Like it sounds
I
like it
don't
sounds
want
like
the
the
fan
whole.
art.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like that video of the dude shoving like the glass jar up his ass. Like I imagine it's
Oh.
the same idea.
Yeah,
except
the jar breaker
front
video
hole.
or whatever.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah, he like
Classic
bends
one.
over. Oh,
Yeah, he gets
God
like
damn
shards
it.
of glass in his ass. It's awesome.
So-
That is the
gross.
worst thing in the world.
I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
You never saw Pain Olympics?
No,
Oh, it's a classic.
It's a bad time. But
it does not. It does not sound that fun.
a guy
no,
cuts
it's-
the head of his penis off. Like you just saw it off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good
yeah,
stuff.
that's not for me.
That is well cringe.
That is. Did you say well cringe?
It's wow cringe.
I said well cringe.
Oh wow cringe. Okay, I was like that is well cringe. I'm like
Someone
that's the
doesn't know
most.
their
fucking-
jar memes?
No, I know the wow cringe. I thought he said well cringe.
Well cringe.
Jesus Christ.
Proper cringe, mate.
Do you know what I like about Hot Wet Soup though? To be
What's
real?
that?
Nothing.
Nothing. no. I've actually listened to every episode. I'm legit. No, I'm actually.
Oh,
I have
actually,
a point
you
now.
actually do have a point. Okay.
Yeah. No. Whereas something like the Jar podcast started from 4 people who knew each other from like life experiences. Okay. The Hot Wet Soup one, we obviously know each other, Kadoy, but it comes from a different place. You're all YouTubers separately.
And that's like how
Right?
we met.
And because you're all friendly with each other and you like talking, it kind of stemmed from that instead of the I want to say more traditional way of doing a podcast kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can thank
Yeah, I
the
get
clown for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how the hell did that happen? He just introduced you all, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
he made the soup that we swim in from his
Yeah.
words.
Well, he added us all to the same Skype chat, and that's how we all met. So that's basically we call him like our dad that left when we were 6 because he never talks to us anymore. Like,
Yeah.
You don't talk to nobody.
He really
Yeah.
doesn't.
So who's the hot, who's the wet, and who's the soup?
We've done this before, and I can never remember.
That's the debate that we all have trying to figure out.
I'm wet because I'm always in the middle in pictures. So
Yeah,
Actually, we just got fan art where I'm in the middle.
oh really?
Yeah, I have my arms around you too. And then the fucking, I was a little bit like, I don't know if I'm insulted by it or what, but in the what is it, the erotic Hot Wet Soup thing, it's always me looking like I'm raping you guys. Like you guys look like the innocent guys, like, oh, I don't want it, and then I'm over there just like trying to get in your asshole. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, do I come off as a rapist? Like what is this?
You're just a friendly little piggy.
Bionic
Nice.
Pig 14
Yeah.
TV, the Family Man rapist.
that's just the
14
best question
TV.
I think I've ever heard. It's just, do I come off as a rapist? You sounded so
Yeah,
genuinely
that's not something you
hurt.
want to ask on a podcast.
It hurt my feelings. Yeah.
So out of all 3 of you, personally, in your own opinions, not influenced by fan art or anything like that, which one do you think you are, out of the hot, wet, or the soup?
Oh God, I don't know.
I mean, it's a recurring meme that people find me the most attractive, despite no one knowing what I look like. So I guess I'm the hot.
So I assume I'm the soup because I made the Hot Wet Soup video.
True, and you always hold
Oh,
the
yeah.
spoon.
I don't know. I thought of pig as the wet for some reason. As the wet for some reason. That's what I imagined.
Because he's a pig and they roll around in their own filth.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
What?
All right.
Do you not?
That's,
Well, you're the plush toy with
Like no, you're the plush toy that people put holes in the butt.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I get turned into a sex doll. It's dope. That's gonna be art too now. Fucking hell.
How often do you get the furry comment for being a pig thing, and a bear thing?
I'm pretty sure I get it the most. Like
I don't
any
get it
contest.
really
I would
at
imagine
all.
you wouldn't get it much at all because
Really?
you have a face.
True.
But I'm literally a fucking bear. So yeah, no, I get furry
You
comments.
you
constantly.
literally wear
And I have
a furry.
I have a furry mask
Yeah.
that has a dick hole. Like it has a dick slot. That's what I put my mic in.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
no. That's where the thing is. I found an advantage for it though because I put my lavalier mic in the mouth of the bear, so it worked out perfectly.
Did you buy the mask before you were the bear, or have it anyway and became the bear?
No, I bought it. I bought it after.
I like to think he has like a full on.
Don't lie. Don't
Yeah.
lie. You have like
No,
a little
no,
shrine
I can-
like plush toys.
I can pull up my receipt, okay? I bought that. I think it was right when I started writing Loud is Funny because I knew I wanted to do that end bit. And I knew I didn't want to show my face yet. So I was like, well, what can I do instead? So I bought the bear mask. And then there's that video of me dancing to a Chainsmokers song that I recorded like a few days before. And I just put on short shorts and boxers as like a joke. And now that's my costume.
became your costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just because I thought the outfit looked funny for that video, and then now it's a costume. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. I think it's funny, but...
Where'd the bear thing come from then?
Oh, random picture I found. There was just a random picture of this bear with human teeth. Like, it was like a weird, like, deformed-looking plush bear with human teeth and button eyes. Thought it was creepy, and that was my original YouTube picture. And somehow I've
I
been
remember
turned
that.
into a cute plush. I don't know exactly how that process happened,
The name
but...
Zaptai came out of nowhere though.
No, Zaptai means
yeah,
nothing.
how the fuck you called Zaptai? Yeah.
It's a...
Just
Okay.
nothing.
I hate explaining this so much because it's so bad.
Well, tough shit. You should have chosen an easier name.
I should have.
Just
No, I
meaningless.
agree.
Just like fucking bear.
Okay,
Oh, fine.
so a Zaptai was a military police unit in Italian colonies that were in like Libya back in the 1900s. And it was something that I read about ages ago. And I was like, oh, that has a nice ring to it. So I made it like my gamer tag years and years ago. It's not even my gamer tag anymore. But it's
Shame.
just one of those names that's always kind of stuck with me in my head. And I was looking through Twitter to see what usernames I had that weren't already taken. And that was one of the ones that wasn't. So I took it. And here we are. So yeah, it means dick. It means absolutely nothing. There's
nothing.
There's no significance to it to me at all. It just sounds kind of nice and looks okay.
I mean that's exactly not the same, but mine has like no meaning whatsoever.
Wasn't yours like a...
Wasn't yours a
Well,
gamer
surely
tag?
it's because you're fat and ugly.
Oh, okay.
What does bionic and pig have to do with either of those things?
Well, because
No,
pigs.
It has nothing to do with anything. I was, I got my Xbox 360, turned it on, and I was like, I don't know what my gamer tag should be, and then they recommended it to me.
Oh.
So
It was just one of the recommended like things that they pop up like,
yeah,
hey, you should choose this.
yep. Bionic Pig 14 was my recommended game tag. That's where the 14 comes from.
There's like complete lack of creativity right there. It's just, oh, I'll just use this. Fuck it.
Hey, it worked out.
I know Elvis the Alien is from a game character, right?
Yes, from Perfect Dark.
From which game?
Perfect
Dark. I've
yeah.
never actually played Perfect Dark. I know it's-
N64 way back. I love that
That's
game.
yeah.
It's so good.
That's outside of our age
Does it
bracket,
just fit
Alex.
in with you just tend to love alien stuff, I guess?
Yeah, I'm a sci-fi.
Is that why you
guy.
chose it?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I always liked that character for some reason. And I'm kind of like I'm short and I have a big head in real life, and so does he, and I felt they kind of fit. But then it's weird because everybody like whenever they draw pictures of Hot Wet Soup, I'm always the really tall one with the like my head is just normal sized.
Yeah, it is really funny considering me and Pig are the same height. Like we're both, I think, Pig, are you 6'1" or 6'2"? I can't remember.
16.
Okay, yeah, so he's an inch taller than me, and yet I'm drawn as like a fucking dwarf because I'm the plush bear, and then he's like half height, and then Elvis is just a fucking tower, and it's completely backwards. It's great.
You just got to have it, you know. You got to have that for drawing characters.
Oh yeah, it's
Makes
just
them fucking
amusing.
interesting.
Yeah.
The this alien thing has actually reminded me of a question I've been meaning to ask every single guest.
Fuck's sake.
So I'm going to go around you three. This is actually a serious question. It's quite a telling question, I
It's gonna
find.
be something stupid.
It's not stupid, Ruben. I'm actually being serious this time.
Oh, I thought I knew what this
I
was
already
gonna be.
know. I already know Zaptai's answer, so I'm going to do him last. Pig, do you prefer Alien or Aliens?
Wait.
The movie.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen Aliens. I've only seen Alien.
Oh.
I knew he was going to say something like that. I knew
Oh.
Hey, at least he's being honest.
Yeah.
That's a pig answer. I like that one. Okay, Elvis.
Alien by far. Yeah.
Alien. And
Yep,
Zapta?
Alien for me as well.
Wow.
Oh,
this is-
see, I watched the good one.
Yeah. Ruben, what's yours out of curiosity?
Well, see, the trouble is, okay,
That means
Alien
aliens.
and Aliens were both on TV a lot when I was like, my dad would watch them, so I've seen so many parts of both of them, but I've never sat down and watched them both start to finish, like in my adult years.
Really?
Yeah.
You should do that.
Because I know so many different bits of it though, so I'm always just like, whatever. Never comes to my mind when I think of films to watch.
Mine is Alien.
I mean, I think
So this is an Alien crew right here.
I don't
People
actually know.
like Aliens more than Alien. Like.
Oh yeah, it's
Really?
usually
Yeah.
quite a
Well, because it's more
Really?
action.
It's one of those things where it's like Marmite. It's like Marmite though. Some people just prefer Aliens. I think they did it better. Just like
Yeah.
I think I like Terminator 2 more than the first
Oh
one.
yeah, no, I definitely
Right.
like Terminator 2 more.
I think
There's
right, but that's the
There's
whole
more
thing.
action in Aliens.
That's
for
why
sure.
they're not the same movie. Like Alien is a horror
Yeah.
movie, Aliens is an action movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah. So that's the only difference.
I think it's quite telling though. I like that question a lot.
Yeah.
I'm
You-
sorry.
you learn a
I'm sorry. I
surprising
couldn't
amount.
really add to the conversation.
On the subject
much.
of iconic movies and their great sequels, Avengers 1 or Avengers 2?
Oh God.
You
I'm-
asked the dumb question.
I am
That's-
joking.
Oh.
I don't care what your answer is to this.
I think they're all garbage.
Do you don't like any superhero movies?
Well, okay, the first one was all right, but everything else.
the
is
second
garbage.
Avengers movie is so bad.
Yeah.
It's-
I like the
Yeah.
first.
like
so
it
bad.
just gets worse and
It's
like
fucking shit.
every Marvel movie just seems to be getting worse and worse.
It's because they're always the same, so you're getting more and more intolerant.
Ruben, do you know what we've just kind of fucking done?
Yeah,
I know,
we done it.
What'd we do?
Do
we
what?
marveled it. We marveled the conversation.
Every single episode turns into a Marvel thing. Every time.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Every
always
time.
bring up Marvel shit.
It just
Yeah.
happens.
Well, you
This
brought,
happens.
you
That
brought
was
up
your
Alien
fault.
too in the Colossal podcast.
Oh yeah.
That's what reminded me because I've been thinking about that question in prep for that podcast.
Yeah.
'Cause I was curious because I don't know anything that Colossus Crazy likes.
Yeah.
Because he's always the type of content and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd ask him that. And I think he was an alien too.
You know, what, like it's weird to me why people would like Aliens more because in Alien, like they portrayed the alien as like some really terrifying thing, and like nobody could touch it. But in Aliens, they're getting killed left and right, all over the place. So
Yeah,
it just kind of
yeah.
like destroys the whole theme for me a little bit.
Oh really? You don't actually you go as far as to not liking aliens?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of impartial. Like I enjoyed it. There were some iconic moments, but I liked the first one so much more. Yeah.
See, I would sort of disagree on that because I actually really enjoy Aliens, but I don't
me too.
really. I agree that it doesn't hold a candle to Alien. I hate those titles so fucking much. It's so difficult to say because you have to really emphasize the like you're like Aliens way more than
Yeah.
you normally would. But no, I agree that it totally changes the whole viewpoint on it. But it's basically I kind of consider it as in you give the exact same concept to two different directors, and these are your results. And I
Yeah.
kind of like watching them that way, almost like they're not directly connected to each other. They're just the product of two different people taking the same subject, same. If there was source material, the same source material with air quotes.
Yeah. It's almost the same with Alien 3 as well. Alien Cubed.
Alien cubed.
Alien Cubed.
cubed.
They get these really distinct directors for those movies, and they're all hyper different.
Oh, that new Alien movie that's coming out. Apparently, it's really good according to Your Movie Sucks. So, pretty.
Well, has
pumped
he seen
for
it?
that.
He's already seen it.
He saw it.
He put a tweet out saying that it was like an 8 in his book. So
Wow.
Really?
yeah.
For him, that's really
Wait,
good.
when's it coming out?
I don't know. I forget. What is it called?
It's called like Alien Revelations, something
Oh
like
no,
that.
not
It's
that.
one of
Not
those
that
type-
one. It's not that.
You're
one.
talking
It's
about
the-
Arrival.
Yeah, Arrival.
That's
yeah. not the Alien movie.
That's
yeah.
who the fuck is that? I'm trying to remember which director.
Oh
that
yeah,
is.
that's not an alien movie.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I was
like
thinking. Oh, you mean a
with
movie about
in.
aliens, not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, of course,
Yeah.
of course, that's good because it's Denis Villeneuve because he's fucking amazing. He's done
The fucking
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
yeah, Denis Villeneuve. I know.
No,
He's
no.
fucking Quebecois, little posh cunt. I probably wouldn't like him if I met him because he's from Quebec and I'm not, so therefore we don't like each other. Nobody from Quebec likes anyone outside of Quebec. I'm serious.
That's just law.
It's a real thing. Like, people inside of Quebec do not like me because
Really?
I'm from, like, Toronto. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but...
That is
Yeah,
weird.
but no, he's done Prisoners, Sicario, Enemy, Maelstrom, Incendie. He's a great director. He's doing the new Blade Runner as well.
That dude.
Oh hell yeah!
Which is the
I'm so
only
pumped
reason
for
I'm
that.
excited for that, is because it's got Villeneuve and yeah, it's got him and Roger Deakins working on it, which are both.
I've been seeing a lot of chatter about it, and I just kept thinking, it'll be fucking shit. It'll just be shit. I know it. It'll be terrible.
Is Harrison Ford in it again?
Yep.
No way. Shut up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, he is.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Have you not seen all this? No,
It's like
what have you
him.
been?
It's got a decent cast. Him, Ryan Gosling's joining, Robin Wright, Jared Leto.
Please say that Harrison isn't the main character again.
He's playing Rick again. I don't think he's going to be the main character, but
okay. Good. Yeah, I just don't like. He's just too old now.
oh yeah,
He's so
Yeah.
fucking old. Yeah.
He's just too old.
Him melting candle, man.
he gives like a half decent performance in The Force Awakens, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's back!" Like, no, he's fucking not. He's gonna give a half-ass
I
performance
know.
in the next movie.
And then he fucking dies.
Yeah.
anyway. The only
Spoilers,
reason he's in the
Alex.
movie.
Spoilers. Oh.
Shut up.
I didn't even like him in The Force Awakens,
He
honestly.
was
You didn't?
fine.
No, I didn't.
I thought he was fine. Like, I was like, okay, Harrison
okay.
Ford did a better job than usual. Cool.
Well, okay, I think the thing that bothered me was just the death scene. I felt was so bad.
Why?
I don't
don't
know.
like the death scene?
It just did not feel. I don't know. I just felt like he didn't do a good job acting in that part, like just the whole death scene part, in my
Really?
opinion. Yeah,
I
I
kinda
don't know what it
liked it.
was. It just felt like not. It like took me out of the movie in a way.
I have to say this:
Oh.
that he was so much better in that movie than he was in the most recent. What is it called? Whip guy, Indiana Jones.
oh, Whip
Jesus.
guy.
So
Oh
bad.
God.
I was really thinking, like, what the fuck is he talking
I
about?
had no idea. It's not even recent. That's like 6 or 7 years old now.
I said the most recent.
I know,
Yeah.
but like I never would have jumped to that. I thought you were gonna say something like Expendables 3. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
we're really gonna hold up Harrison Ford's acting standards in Expendables. Like, we can cut him some slack there.
Aren't they making more Indiana Jones movies?
Yeah, they
now,
have a
though,
fifth
or
one
something?
with him in it
Yeah.
again.
No.
Holy shit! Wow.
I don't imagine that's ever gonna see the light of day, but maybe it will. I'm surprised. I
Really?
figured they would have gotten like everyone was pushing for like get Chris Pratt to play Indiana Jones, but this is when everyone was pushing for Chris Pratt to play everyone on the face of the earth because he was good in
Oh, yeah.
Guardians and he was cast in Jurassic World. This is before even Jurassic World was out, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, cast
Yeah.
him in everything." I'm like, he's done one good
Yeah.
role. Calm down. Like, I like him, yeah, but just chill a little bit. He's got to prove a little bit more than that before he can play fucking Indy. But
Yeah. Yeah.
that's where I'm excited about Alden Ehrenreich, or Ehrenreich, however you say his name, from Hail Caesar is playing Han Solo in that spin-off
Yeah.
movie. And I don't really care about that spin-off movie's existence, but it's the dudes who did the Lego movie and the Jump Street movies. And it's got a really good actor. So I'm
Yeah, I mean, I like the
hopeful.
fact that it's somebody I don't already know as, like...
yeah.
Like, Chris Pratt, I know as Chris Pratt.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
Like Alden Ehrenreich's really only been in Hail Caesar that people have seen, and most people don't really know him outside of that. So I think it'll be easy to not just see him and marry him to some other character he's played.
Yeah, I feel so bad for people like Daniel Radcliffe. Like, he's forever Harry Potter, no matter what
Oh,
he
yeah.
does.
That is
Oh,
He's
yeah.
branching out a lot, though. He's done some really, really good stuff lately. Swiss
Yeah.
Army Man was so good.
Yeah, it was weird as hell, but it was good. Yeah.
I haven't seen that
Oh,
one.
excellent.
The first one I saw after he was in Harry Potter was the Woman in Black or whatever.
That's it. Okay.
That movie was
Not good.
It was so bad.
Not good.
He was in that garbage movie Horns too. Yeah.
Yeah,
or I
Horns was
think it's called
weird.
Horns. Yeah.
Do you watch all these movies? I'm surprised by the amount of fucking movies you
I
just
watch
see.
a movie almost every day.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I try to watch
I could do
one every single day if possible. I have a bright side of not sleeping well, but yeah, I almost watch a new one every day.
That's why you have no videos out.
Usually, yeah.
You seem to watch like anything though. Like it doesn't even matter what genre or the critical reception or anything like that. Just
Well, no,
anything.
because
You
the
don't
biggest
mind.
thing I found is if I rely solely on critical reception, I wouldn't have some of the movies I like the most.
Really? What are some examples?
Okay, this is not gonna look well on me, but that's okay. You know, who gives a fuck about my reputation? Because I think Gamer is great. It's
Gamer.
Yes, I know. I know.
Oh my god.
It's
Is that the one with Dexter in it?
yeah, Dexter and Gerard Butler.
Gerald Butler.
I actually kind of like that
The
movie.
thing about that movie that everyone
When are you
hated.
talking about it?
Everyone hated it because it was
movie.
it's criticizing video game violence while being really violent. Like that's the main reason everyone dislikes it apparently. And I'm like, what? Who cares? Who gives a shit? John Leguizamo dies in it. Good movie. Like any movie that kills John Leguizamo is good in my books. Frankly, I don't like him as an actor, but
Sid the Sloth. Isn't he Sid the Sloth
Sid
on
the
Ice Age?
Sloth.
yeah, he's Sid the Sloth, and he's also the Blob in Spawn. Have you ever seen that Spawn movie from like
Oh,
'99? Or
God.
Clown? No, Clown, not Blob. It was Clown. Fucking
Oh, like the fat
yeah,
guy?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Spawn is a
Hey,
terrible.
you guys lost me a while ago. I have no fucking idea about any of these movies.
So I know I'm down a rabbit hole of all these movies that like most people probably haven't even heard
Yeah.
of.
But yeah, like you were saying with the movies that most people, or I feel like a large majority of people don't like as much. Like when you guys were talking with Colossal in the previous Jarcast with him, you guys said that you really liked Prometheus, and I really like that movie too. Like I think it's a fun movie, but most people are like, oh, it's so bad.
See, I think it's bad, but I saw it as well because despite the fact of hearing it was bad, I wanted to see it.
It's the most frustrating kind of bad movie.
Yeah.
In terms of elements are bad, elements are great. And they just don't mesh together in terms of like the story's just
Yeah.
all over the place. But all these other elements are like so perfect that it makes it really frustrating to talk about. And in like a YouTube comment, people will just jump to, oh, it sucks. Or, oh, it's the best thing I've ever
I
seen.
think if Logan Marshall Green had been played by Tom Hardy, which they clearly wanted, I would have liked that movie more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just because he's really unconvincing to me. Like I can't watch him and not think Tom Hardy would be doing this better. That's the immediate reaction I have.
That is distracting, but like, do you think it's that important to the movie?
No,
they
I just said I would like it better. I'm
It's
not
still
saying
the
I'd
same
like
movie,
it.
just
I'd
with Tom
like it. I'm just saying I'd like it better. I would enjoy it more
Okay,
because every
yeah.
other member of that cast is like pinpoint. Everybody else is perfect, but he just you can tell he was not the first choice, and it just shows through his performance for me to some degree.
He looks exactly like Tom
I
Hardy.
know,
It's
and
really
it
fucking weird.
totally
It's
fucks him
distracting.
over on any role he does for me because I'm such a
it
huge
does,
Tom Hardy fan that as soon as I see him, I'm like, oh, you're not him though, and his performance drops instantly. Like he can't match it. It sucks. He's fighting an uphill battle, and I do feel bad for him in that regard. But
I mean, if Tom Hardy dies, at least.
yeah,
then,
he'll live on through a slightly worse actor. That's okay.
I imagine Tom Hardy as being really scary.
Oh, he seems
in person.
horrifying.
Nah.
Really intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like someone you'd meet in real life and be like, holy
Yeah,
fuck.
because I've seen him in interviews and shit, and he just seems so intense. Like,
I've seen him in an interview, and I heard him speak in like his normal speaking voice, and I was like, oh, all right. It's like way
Oh my
higher
God,
than I
does
was
he sound like a-
expecting. It was way
I was
higher
gonna
than
say,
I was
does he sound like a
expecting.
fairy
It
or
was just
something?
like- no, you're just a little bit high. It's just weird. I just wasn't expecting it.
I imagine him being similar to Christian Bale, where I imagine him being quite.
No, I
Intense
imagine
in a similar
Christian
way.
Bale is probably worse than Tom Hardy.
What, more intense?
I mean,
Yeah.
we've all heard that.
Granted, the one interview I saw, the one thing I saw of Tom Hardy was Tom Hardy on a panel for something, and people were asking questions, and somebody made some weird remark about his sexuality.
Oh, that was the Mad Max
And he was
one,
just
yeah.
like, why is that relevant? Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was it. And he was just like, why is that relevant?
He says it in such a way where it's like, oh god, is he going to crush my head between
Right,
his
because-
arms now?
Well, I think it's mostly because of his role in Bronson that did that. I feel like ever since then, he's been like seen as this
That's true.
this monster, you know?
But then Inception came out after that, and he's like the comedic relief of that movie.
No, that's true. Yeah,
He's got a lot of range. His current niche
Yeah.
seems to be getting roles that require him to speak in accents that are hard to understand. He's been doing that really frequently lately, which I'm a big fan of.
The stoic, hard to understand, just
His
scary
accent in
man.
The Revenant was borderline like incomprehensible at times. Just like
Yeah, I remember
it's
that.
so bad.
That movie is so
He was
good.
real good.
It sounds like he has an entire like small box of gum in his mouth when he's speaking at any given point in that film.
Yeah, he was so good in that.
Oh, he
movie,
is. No,
dude.
he's great, but his voice just makes me
yeah.
chuckle a little bit.
Yeah, but we should talk about the real issues, like the movie Shark Exorcist. Like that's a really good one.
I had a Tom Hardy question.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Have you seen? Because we're talking about accents. You've seen Locke, haven't you? Yeah. Good. All right. It's because he speaks in a Welsh accent.
It's actually very convincing. I was impressed by that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's really convincing. I've been to Wales a bunch of times, and it's just like, spot on.
What that?
You could just be Welsh.
You guys like that movie. For those who don't know what Locke is, because it's a smaller one, it's literally 90 minutes of Tom Hardy in a car dealing with a bunch of situations while on phone calls.
I really like that movie.
Yeah,
And I
really
realize
like
that
it.
sounds
It's really
boring
good.
as shit, and a lot of people probably think it's boring as shit.
Anybody that says to me, "Nah, that film's shit," I'm just like, well, clearly your opinion of films is fucking moot. All right, just die.
Just die.
Yeah. It really fucking pisses me off when people like completely disregard quiet films as boring
Right.
or shit.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because they're quiet.
That's like what's happened recently with. I was watching a show. There's a miniseries called
But
The
then,
Night of.
but then they all like Drive. They all like
Which is-
Drive. And it's like, that film is.
It's even slower.
It's just Ryan Gosling grunting for an hour and a
A
half.
couple heads explode.
Good film though.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that movie, but a lot of people love it for whatever.
I love
reason.
Drive, but I mean, I totally
I didn't
get
like
not
it.
liking it, to be completely honest with you, because I watched it with a room of 5 people, all of whom didn't like it except me. So I completely understand. Oh yeah, no, everyone else was bored as shit.
I really like it because it's fucking stylish.
Mm-hmm.
The hammer scene with the bullet was kind of cool, but I don't know.
And the music.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things
And
about
music.
Drive is when one of like the 2 car crashes in the entire movie happens in a rearview mirror. It's little shit like that when it's just like, oh, okay, we have this massive car crash. We're going to spend a bunch of money filming this, but rather than get an excellent, like, super clear, pretty, glossy shot of it, they shoot it through a fucking rearview mirror or from, like, an over the shoulder or whatever it was, and you
Yeah.
just see it through the back of the car window. Like, little shit like that. I don't know. It clicks with me because it's so different from most of the stuff I see, and it doesn't feel like it's just different for the sake of it, even though some of that director's movies definitely do, like Only God Forgives. Ugh. Not good.
So did Bionic Pig die?
I don't know.
Or...
I haven't watched any of those
so I was
movies.
just- I was wondering, like, you haven't said a word in like
Yeah.
10 minutes.
I was going to say the same thing. I thought you might have turned into a bit of bacon over there.
Bacon's dead. What's a movie that you like? Bionic Pig.
Me? There's not really one that like I don't know. I don't really watch too many movies because I don't have time for it.
Yeah, being a
I
dad
mean-
and all.
Yeah. Like the only series that I was obsessed with for a while is Harry Potter, and that was about it.
Hell yeah. I'm
Do you have like a movie soundtrack you like though? Because you're a music guy.
Oh yeah, I fucking love movie soundtracks. Honestly, Lord of the Rings,
Mm.
like, even though it's
Oh,
getting
hell
late,
yeah.
it's still one of my favorites.
Hans Zimmer,
I was
right?
trying to think of Hans Zimmer.
No,
Zimmer?
it's
Wait,
James
who-
Newton Howard, isn't it?
No.
Am I fucking my
No,
brain?
no, it's
Howard Shaw.
Howard Shore. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Now I
Sure.
need to check.
Johann Johansson.
All these fucking. I was thinking about the Lord of the Rings score the other day, thinking, is there any original kind of theme-based score from the
Yeah,
last
Howard
couple
Shore.
decades?
Howard Shore.
Yeah, that are on par with that.
Well, actually, Alex, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Is
Oh yeah,
Fuck off.
that classic
Very
score by Alan
Oh, no,
Taylor? Question mark. I don't even remember his name. It's some
Alan Silvestri.
Alan
did the
Silvestri.
first
That's
Avengers
it. Alan
soundtrack.
Taylor directed Thor 2. My bad.
And you know, the first Avengers one actually has a theme. There's actually a theme song on the soundtrack, and I actually know it. Every single other one after that, couldn't tell you. No idea.
Yeah.
So well done, Alan Silvestri.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy has the best music, and it's not even the music in the film. Like, I forget there's a score to
I
that
actually
movie.
know the Guardians of the Galaxy score. I know the theme. I actually
Really?
know it. I've
Is it
got
any
in my
good?
head. Yeah. Na da 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 na na na. It's that one. That's that.
one.
That
is
wasn't
it.
helpful at all.
that
That
one
is
we
literally
got.
it. It doesn't help, but it happens. It happens once in the film when they're escaping the prison.
Oh,
Twice actually.
you know what soundtrack I really love is the one from Gladiator.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
why.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Hans Zimmer.
I know one song called "Now We Are Free."
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
it.
why. I just like, for whatever reason, I was really obsessed
That
with
one's
movie when it
Hans
came out,
Zimmer.
though.
There you go. There's your Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, that one is.
Oh, he also did The Hobbit too. That's probably why I thought.
Well, Hans Zimmer.
Didn't he do The Hobbit?
No.
That was Howard Shore.
That was Howard Shore again.
Because it was Peter Jackson as well.
Fuck me. He did Inception.
He did do
Or-
Inception, yeah.
Hans Zimmer didn't do everything. He did the Batman films.
It's just like
Inception.
whenever I think of like a movie soundtrack, I always think Hans Zimmer for whatever reason.
Yeah, he has that kind of.
Yeah.
You know, a recent Hans Zimmer soundtrack score, whatever, is BVS. I think that was him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
him and Junkie XL.
Him and somebody else. Yeah, that was it. And
Yeah.
the best track from that is definitely Wonder Woman's theme, which goes a little something like this. With an electric guitar.
And the thing is, that was
God.
Junkie XL again. Like the best theme from that movie comes.
And it's used
Oh, it
terribly
is.
though. Like it's used terribly, and everything in the film sucks.
Everything.
Yeah, BVS, piece of shit, basically.
It's
Let's move
an
on.
unfortunate scenario because Junkie XL also did the score for Mad Max Fury Road, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's
that
really
score
fucking
is
good.
so good.
The score made that movie.
Oh yeah, no,
honestly.
it wouldn't work without.
like-
Literally everything in Mad Max had to work perfectly, or none of it would have, and all of it does.
Yeah.
Like it was literally a movie entirely filmed like just car chases.
Car
like,
chase.
How could you pull that
Car
off?
chase. It's not even
insane.
chases.
Yeah, one,
it's
one
one.
chase. Yeah.
And they nailed it. And I know there's going to be some people who are like,
And
Mad
that's-
Max
you
should have
know-
been more about Max. Why are there all these women in my Mad Max movie? Like, you dumb
None of
fuck.
them were about
None of
Max,
exactly,
really.
other than
Like,
the first one.
You know, okay.
Yeah.
Earlier, I said about people who say like about quiet films are just like, oh, boring shit, just terrible. All right, like that's a film about like a plot or whatever. But then they don't like Mad Max or certain action like Mad Max. It's like, oh, it's just a fucking car chase. It's fucking shit. He just goes in a straight line. There's not even a story.
Yeah,
You get too kind.
What's a movie that those people like?
I know. That's the question.
don't know.
9 Lives.
Like,
What would be a movie they like?
they love 9 Lives
Nine
featuring
Lives.
Kevin Spacey's blackmail payment. That's their favorite movie. That movie's actually hilarious. I saw it in theaters. I'm not proud of that, but I did.
I'm
It's
jealous.
like it's
I
like
really
the
wanna see
Shaggy
Nine
Dog, but
Lives.
somehow much worse. It's kind of impressive. Have you guys heard of this, or are you unfamiliar?
With what?
Nine
I have no
Lives?
idea.
Oh, that's
I
so
haven't heard of
disappointing.
that.
It's like so many people who definitely owe money to the wrong people. It's this movie where Kevin Spacey's like a mean boss or some shit. I can't even remember. I've seen the fucking movie and I can't even describe it to you well. But
Oh God!
yeah, and he
that-
gets swapped with it like ruins his marriage and his relationship.
You actually
Hell yeah.
watched
I
that
saw
movie?
it. I saw it in theaters. I paid $5 to go see that movie.
Oh
no!
no!
Dude, yes.
$5?
I went on like
Cost us like
oh
£9.
no. I went on
That's really
I think it was a Sunday morning, where it's like way cheaper. If you get there the earliest, it was like 11:30 a.m. I woke up to go see 9 Lives featuring Kevin Spacey.
You're so fucking
I know.
weird. You're so
Dude.
weird.
But it's
I would have gone
It's
to see
good.
that.
It was
like,
good.
You know, if I was in the area, you know, I get a phone call from a bear, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go see this film about a cat?" Oh, fuck
Ruben,
yeah, I'm
I
there.
absolutely would have invited you if I could have. I had a hell of a time. To be completely honest with you, no, I want to buy it on Blu-ray and have a party, like a drunk party, and just watch 9 Lives with a large quantity of people. It'll be
my
great because I've done that
God.
with Paranormal Activity too, and it was some of the most fun I've ever had. Because that movie's horrible.
Yeah, I feel like
Never seen.
if I was high off my ass, I would enjoy it. Like,
Oh
if I
yeah,
was-
no, getting plastered is the perfect way to handle it. To be completely honest with you.
See, I remember seeing the trailer to 9 Lives and just getting like weirdly mad.
I'm surprised
about
they
it.
didn't put on from the director
Just
of Men in
like-
Black in the trailer, because that would have been the icing on the cake, is if they'd put from the director of Men in Black, because he did all of them, which it's too beautiful.
Wow,
From the director
that'd
of
be-
Men in Black and Wild
my
Wild
God.
West. That's what I want to see on the trailer. Oh, it's such a shit movie. It's great though. I can't recommend it
I
enough.
bet you probably saw Garfield in theaters too.
I didn't
you?
see Garfield in theaters, but I did see it more than once.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I've seen
Or
that
both
movie.
of them.
I've seen both.
Those movies make me laugh because
Yeah, I
you can
remember,
hear Bill Murray's suicidal thoughts come through while he's speaking. Like he's so sad.
When I was in school, like primary school, so there's ages 4 to 11 for all of you lot. If you were between the ages of 4 and I guess 7 or 8, then you would be like when they would put like films on for fucking Christmas and summer
Hell
and
yeah.
shit. It was if you were between 4 and 8, the two films that it always ended up being were either Shrek or Garfield. Those are two of the biggest memes around
my
now.
god.
Yeah, and that's what we had to watch. So I've watched Shrek and Garfield like quite a lot of times.
I'm
now.
so sad because I really liked Shrek before it was a meme. You know, like
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
me
actually
too.
like decent. It
Oh
is
yeah, I
decent.
had a
Funny,
borderline
I
delusional
think.
obsession with the first Shrek movie when I was a child because I watched it so many times that I had the entire film memorized by heart, and I started memorizing it in the Spanish language. Like I went into the DVD
pretty
settings
sure-
and
Oh
changed
my
it to Spanish
God.
and was reading
Wow.
it and trying to learn how to speak Spanish through the film Shrek.
Yeah, but Alex did
That's
something
like
like that, didn't
that's like
you,
me in the
Alex?
Bionicle movie.
You did that too?
Yeah.
Dude, I knew every word to the Bionicle movie as well.
I was obsessed with the Bionicle movie to the point where I got big A3 sheets of sugar paper and would write out the script as they'd say it. And that was my thing. I finished the whole film. I finished the whole Bionicle movie. I don't know where the shit
I would
is
love
gone.
to see that.
But
I
that
feel
was
like
my-
we're both like bordering on the spectrum, Alex. Like this is some fucked stuff.
I think you're right.
Like who the fuck does
I think
this?
you're right.
I think I've been cool with stuff like that, being on the spectrum, because I just fucking respond to shit weirdly, like in social situations, just do weird things.
I don't think that's fair, but I think there's some shit that some people do that's just completely inexplainable.
Some behavior.
Unexplainable.
Dude, you know what's inexplainable? When I was younger, I had a weird obsession with the movie Twins.
What?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know why. I just loved it. I watched it like 200 times.
Like that's a Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Ivan Reitman's best work.
Fucking, I watched that movie so
trying
many
to
times.
think. I don't think I've got like a thing like that from when I was.
You
a
don't have
kid.
any
I really
completely
fucking loved
nonsensical.
Well, like I didn't watch like one film over and over again, but I really liked Thomas the Tank Engine and shit when I was a kid.
That's just normal though. That's
Yeah.
not obsessive.
No, I mean
know,
I was quite obsessed
behavior.
with it, but like the whole thing. It wasn't just like one character or one movie. It was like the whole Thomas
It depends
thing.
on if you take it to that next step. You know, like changing it to Spanish and trying to memorize it. That kind of level.
Yeah, that is a pretty deep level. The furthest I've gotten is I could probably, for like, you know, the early SpongeBob's, I could probably list like every single like. I normally repeated the words every SpongeBob.
Oh no,
episode
I'm horrible
'cause
about
I
that
watched
too.
it
If
so
someone
much.
makes a SpongeBob quote from like pre 2004, I can quote the whole fucking episode with them. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
bad.
Like even today, like if an episode comes on, I just start quoting it. Just like,
Oh yeah,
out
no,
of memory right away.
I didn't even watch that show as a
I
kid. I
watched
didn't watch it
SpongeBob
until
a
I was,
lot.
I think, 15.
Really?
And for some reason, I just have it all ingrained already after, because I'm 20 now. So yeah,
Oh,
in like
yeah.
5 years of watching that show, I know everything word for fucking word.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys actually think that we mentioned Shrek a second ago and now SpongeBob, which are two of the most heavily memed shows at this point, right? Do you think that the memes actually like ruin it at all?
No,
Or can you put the memes behind you?
I can put it
For
behind me.
SpongeBob, I could put the meme behind me, and
Shrek,
kind of Shrek the first movie.
Yeah, the first Shrek.
The
yeah.
first movie I could watch and you know be okay with it, but
Because yeah, I watched Shrek 3 or 4 the other day for the first time. I'd never seen them, and when he mentioned the swamp or anything like that, it was funny. And when it shouldn't have been, these moments that shouldn't have been funny, but it was funny, which ruins the movie. It just completely ruins it.
See, even you just saying it made me laugh like immediately.
Yeah,
like the part on the first Shrek where he yells at Donkey to get out of his
Yeah.
swamp. Like
Yeah.
you can't take that seriously. That's not an emotional part anymore. It's
Or like him bursting out of the bathroom is about 700 times funnier now than it used to be because of that one video of the stilted Shrek, just like 3D model render that just sloppily flows away from the room.
and then just the extreme distortion memes about it.
Yeah.
Some
So, yeah,
Oh my god.
and just what's next? What
I
next? in
know,
our
that's what
childhood
I'm
is gonna
wondering.
be?
Like one day it's gonna be shit that we grew up with though. Like stuff from now is gonna get memed in like 10 years.
yeah,
Like fucking
no.
the Lego movie
What
is gonna get
even
ruined
is there
for
now,
us. That'll ruin my
Oh,
life
yeah.
because I
You
love the Lego movie.
I feel like that film's like too self-aware though.
That's true, but I feel like young kids won't be.
Yeah,
Like-
That's a good
that is
point.
true as well.
People are dumb.
They're gonna grow up in a meme. Like,
Yeah, I know. I mean, like Lieutenant Corbus, not to stir any bubbles, but Lieutenant Corbus is a fine example of how I think a lot of kids from the meme generation are gonna turn out.
Shots fired.
yeah.
Shots fired.
No, you're right. Like really pessimistic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like super cynical about everything.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I'm not gonna pretend I'm not cynical, but
You grow out of it. That's the thing. They just think that's the way it's going to be forever at that point.
right. But I just think it's really gonna be heightened for the next wave
Yeah.
of people. Are just gonna be all cynicism everywhere.
It's already like on the border of that already.
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
think
yeah,
there's
yeah.
going to be a like a meme collapse? You know, like the stock market collapses, house prices
But,
collapse.
like it's like the meme plague.
Megusta comes back into popularity. Just
Dude. I actually still have the classic memes. I have them in a folder saved, and I just sort of like use them when I want people to be, well, because
Upset.
people look at them and they're instantly like, oh, that's fucking awful. But I have them there, ready,
do
ready
you
for
have
when they
some
make a
classic,
resurgence.
some Velociraptor stored in there. You got some
Oh,
of that.
God.
No, I just have like the
God.
faces. I can go into my meme folder right now. You want me to sample some if I can find any good ones?
Have you ever stumbled across that channel Animeme?
I haven't. No. What's that?
Where it's animated
I have seen
animated memes. Like every video is like a
Oh,
meme.
yeah. Okay, no, I have
fucking
seen
terrible.
those.
Good fucking god.
Yeah.
Like the
Okay,
worst
I
channel.
just type in anime. The first thing I see is just black baby.
What?
It's just a video called Anime 1 Black Baby.
Oh yeah. It's just like it has like a little shitty like drawing of a baby with a like chocolate face.
793,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they were a little bit too late. If they were a few years earlier to the early memes, they could have really
Wait,
jumped on
they
that.
did.
This is
they
so
did. Do you want to
bad.
build a meth lab? I've seen that. That was actually like good.
Really?
It was creative. It was a break. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but it was a Frozen Breaking Bad parody. But it's like an animation. It's actually good.
No, really. I haven't been on it in years. I went on it when they had the Velociraptor shit. That's what reminded me.
Right, yeah, that was only a year ago, so this might have been later. Because, yeah, all their other top videos are like Grumpy Cat versus Nyan Cat, Pedo
Oh,
Bear,
Jesus.
Insanity Wolf, and these are all from like 3-4 years ago. But yeah, that Do You Want to Build a Meth Lab thing was actually really good.
Well, have you noticed there are a few YouTubers who still use like the troll face in thumbnails and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I think it really shows the age of their fan base.
Yes.
Yeah.
I fucking hate memes.
You want to know what movie I hate but I've never seen?
What? Really?
I've never seen it
despise
either.
that movie with
And
every
yeah.
ounce of my being, but I've
I
never
fucking
seen
hate
it.
It's one of those things where the meme, not in quite the same way as like Shrek, but it is quite a memed. It's everywhere, impossible to escape movie,
Like,
which can actually ruin it for you.
Oni and Psychic Pebbles did a cover of
I've let it go.
They've Let It Go. That's like about as close I've got to watching that movie.
I don't think Let It Go is a good song, and I don't think she is a good singer.
No, I'm with you.
And people argue that forever. Oh, Idina Menzel, she's amazing. It's like, I really don't think she's a good singer.
Yeah, I don't think she's that
And
that good.
and
a singer
especially
either, yeah.
when everybody like hypes her up about that really high note, it does not sound like she's singing. It sounds like she's just fucking yelling. Like,
Screaming.
yeah.
When I
Sorry, I can't get Oni and Psychic Pebbles out of my head as you talk about it. I can hear them.
Oh
I
yeah,
can hear them
they're
screaming in my
horrible
skull
cover.
right
It's
now.
beautiful.
What was that?
Oni NG and Psychic Pebbles did a beautiful cover of
Oh,
Let It
did
Go
they
a
really?
few years ago. Yeah. Yeah, there's that, and then there's also there's another one that mixes that with the air horn version, and it mixes Oni and Psychic Pebbles singing with the air horn version of the instrumental, and it's the most
Oh my
ear-fucking thing I
God.
think I've ever heard. It's hilarious. Hold on, I need to rewind real quick, because Elvis, you said you hate memes, but you
I'm
started your
recording
last
again.
video with grab them by the pussy.
That's very funny. though.
I need to veto that as a true statement because you just used one.
I think I knew what he meant. There's different types of memes, and it's so broad at this point that you actually do have different subsections of memes.
That's true.
Like there was once upon a time, if Donald Trump said "grab her by the pussy,"
I
you wouldn't
know.
have referred to that as a meme. You just say it as a joke. I think
Yeah.
now
That's fair.
Now every joke is just called a meme now.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like people say I did it for a meme or for the meme, not like I did it for a joke. Just say the word.
That's a
meme
fair
next to it.
point. Yeah, I mean, meme is almost synonymous with thing at this point.
Yeah, like, or like,
Yeah. Oh, it's just a
fucking
meme.
iDubbbz and Max Mofo, they say, or some other meme.
Yeah.
They
All
say
the
that all the
fucking
fucking
time. Yeah.
They take it to the nth degree.
Yeah, they
really
fucking
embraced
say
it.
Yeah, or some other meme. I don't know. It's just like, oh, it's just some meme. It's what? It doesn't
Yeah.
even make sense.
Because it's just replaced the word for joke.
Yeah.
It's gonna have a collapse, the great meme collapse of 2025 or something.
The meme plague.
I think
Meme
we've got
play.
quite a few memes, Alex. Memes are getting quite out of hand already.
Aren't they like only 4 years old or so?
What, memes in general?
Like the really, yeah, I'm talking about Rage Comics type thing, because that's when that word really made its surfacing.
Oh, sorry about that. Elvis's computer just died. So we're talking about memes anyway. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
It was a good thing we stopped it because we were talking about dank meme
Yeah,
Vine
the
compilations.
origin
Rage
of
Comics.
Rage Comics. Yeah.
2007, everybody. 2007, if you're wondering.
I'm in the process of quitting my YouTube channel to do dank meme Vine compilations.
You
You're
know,
gonna
I was
join
actually
Anime.
thinking about for a time making like a Vine compilation channel, making it look quite good. Not even, knowing that people without people knowing it was me, and just seeing how it did by stealing other people's Vine compilations and compiling those.
That's true.
I'm not gonna
Hey,
fucking
that'd be a
steal.
good social experiment. Am I right?
Yeah, it'd be a great social experiment.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's like when John Oliver started a church to prove how easily you can exploit churches, where he was pretending to
did
be
that.
like a televangelist or something, and it was like, oh, send in money and we'll send you blessings in return, and this is like completely legal and you don't have to do jack shit. And yeah, he got sent like
Wow.
five cups of cum, which was pretty cool, because he was like, send us your seed, so people started jizzing in things.
Oh
and
my
sent
Wait,
it
and
to
then
him.
just because I just remembered, obviously, I'm pretty sure I was watching a video by a certain young, poor sign, fella, about the fucking exorcisms. I was like,
Oh yeah. I don't
yeah,
know.
Oh, yeah,
it's like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I was just watching, like, really, these people
Yeah, no,
actually
it's
paying money,
a real thing. Yeah.
and that's legal. It's actually
It's,
legal.
he has a an entire school.
A university for exorcisms. That sounds
just-
like a fucking sitcom. Like that's
It does.
like Wizards of Waverly Place spin-off.
Yeah, just like that.
Like
yeah.
it's so fucking bad. I can't believe that's real.
Well, there's a school for Harry Potter students too in real life.
What?
So
What?
yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's like an actual wizarding school.
Where? What
I'm
country?
not making this
But
shit up.
wizards aren't real, though. How does that work?
It's just like they just teach. I don't know. It's just I don't think it's like a real school, but it's I don't know.
Oh my
I feel like
God.
It's more just yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
real.
the College of Wizardry.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look this
I just
up.
found it. This is a real thing. Oh, it's
Wait, do you get, like, a
this is a
certificate or
LARP
something?
event. This is the different thing. It's a LARPing meme. That's not quite
Okay.
the same idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, that Bob Larson guy, like when I went to his channel, I just looked at his most popular videos, but he actually has a bunch of lessons. Like, can an adult who was a victim of satanic ritual abuse ever be free? What? How can you tell the difference between mental illness and demons? Why did I?
Oh, no.
I might do a sequel because I didn't know about these.
I can't get over that comparison. Like the difference between mental disease and demons. Are you depressed or possessed? Like that's a catchy tagline actually. Are you depressed or possessed? I
Possessed.
like it. I should start one of these channels.
Why do you keep sending the same demon to the pit again and again?
That's the worst title ever.
What even is this?
Who's asking that?
What do you do when a demon follows you 24/7? Like, I'm gonna take like a
block 'em.
day and just watch all of these.
Oh,
Like, this is
please
so
make a
good.
sequel to this. This is great.
I might.
He can be
now.
your SoFlo.
It's so bad.
It kind of reminds me of that one video from H3H3 where they were talking about that guy who thinks he's like a wizard or something.
Yeah.
Like makes potions and shit.
Yeah.
I call a demon to hold down this leg. Or angels, sorry.
Yeah, it literally summons angels to pin a man. It looks like fucking Kelsey Grammer.
Speaking of Kelsey Grammer,
Yeah.
I've got this thing I've wanted to ask just out of pure curiosity to everybody.
Okay.
It's about nudes.
Oh no.
Okay. Just a complete non sequitur, not linked to anything that's been discussed previously.
Oh no.
But I've been racking my brain. Okay. How upset would you be if nudes of you somehow were leaked onto the internet somewhere? Or would you ever consider leaking them yourself just to get it over with? So you'd never have to fear it ever again. I've thought about this for seriously.
Well,
I've thought about putting my face reveal in a Pornhub video with everything out at the same time, just to get it all over with at once.
Oh, I've joked about this too, where I wanted to do my...
We've all joked about this. We've joked about Ed's face reveal, just pegging a guy.
No,
and
my
just
face reveal was
completely
going to be
nude.
me getting fucked. It was me getting
Oh,
fucked,
yeah.
and then the camera pans
It's
around
like,
and be like,
hey guys, it's your guy Zaptai here.
subscribe to Zaptai on YouTube as I'm getting fucked in the ass.
You mention it, Alex. I'm quite tempted. I might just do it. Just record myself, just like doing like hands and legs sort of out, naked. Just be like, here you go, everybody. There you go.
It's not a bad idea.
Would you be erect though? Would you be erect?
No, fuck it. Just make it gross. Make it nice and rugby player smashed up.
Just tuck it in. Tuck
Tuck
Tuck it between your legs,
Just fucking Buffalo
like
Bill.
Eric Andre style. I was born a woman.
No. I honestly, I get where you're coming from. I don't have nudes. Like, they don't exist. So they couldn't leak. But to be completely honest, if anyone posted my dick, like, I'd rather it be me.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm like, it's like, whatever, it's fine. There's my penis. It's part of my body. You can enjoy it if you want to, I guess.
It's a much bigger deal with females, though, than with guys.
Like when it's a dick, it's like a funny, like, oh, this is
Yeah,
dick.
that's true.
But when it's a female,
that's
it's
where
like,
I think Zoe Berger is really clever, because Zoe Berger's doing that whole, I'll just post my own nudes at 1 mil. Like, yes, there's some that are leaked already, but she's just like, she knows that, and she's like, whatever, I'll just post more, whatever, who cares? I'm like, that's kind of clever, actually. As weird as that is, like, beat everyone else to doing it for the most part.
That's true.
Zoe
Actually,
Berger,
like,
bad
say
bro.
for example, I did a funny lol meme, Pornhub face reveal. I'm naked, boners everywhere, shit. and then some female YouTuber did the same thing. I would get laughs for mine, but they'd probably just get called a slut.
Yeah, no.
True. Yeah.
That's pretty fucked.
That actually reminds me, though, you mentioned on Twitter, like, every content creator who hasn't shown their face should just do it all at once. I think we have our idea now.
Yeah.
We just all meet up and
All get your dicks out.
film an orgy together. Yeah, film an orgy where
Hell
we're all
yeah.
wearing the shirts of our avatars. Like, that's it, though. And just so you can tell who everyone is. And then just at the end, it's just credits with all of our YouTube channels. Like, go subscribe.
Oh my god. That would be amazing.
That would be something.
At the end of the video, it's just like Colossal walks in on all of us with nothing on. He just says XD.
XD.
Oh my god. Oh fucking hell. I do.
Okay, well-
I'm admittedly getting married more and more to the idea of doing my face reveal through porn. Like, that just sounds so funny to me.
It would be the best face reveal.
I can't get over
anyone's
it.
ever seen.
It's a great concept. I just need to make sure that I can make this a full-time job first, so I don't have to worry about ever getting another one.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I hate the whole face reveal, sit down, ukulele starts playing.
Oh
It's
god.
like, hi guys.
No,
What's
you
up?
want to know the worst? The thing I hate is just when they like title the video face reveal. I feel like you should just like make a video and then your face is in it. That's I feel like
It's
that's how it
just-
should be.
It's just such an easy way to get like a confirmed million views. So
Yeah, that's true.
Just put it in brackets. Face reveal ?
Or how fucking Leafy does on his face cam videos. He puts face cam in brackets.
Yeah.
So
Let's be Jimmy
the
shit.
fangirls can get some more screen caps and be like, oh, it's so cute about stuff.
Oh, look at it!
Calvin noticed me.
Put on the flower crowns. That's the key. Over his
Oh
his
my
flat bill.
fucking god, dude.
And they put in their bio, noticed by Leafy
Yeah.
is here on
Oh
this
my
day.
fucking god.
Yeah. Leafy follows. Those are
fuck
my
is wrong with
favorites.
them?
Or when it says Leafy follows. I'm like, cool, man. Congrats.
Is it just him that has this? Is it this just a Leafy thing, or is it
It's
anyone,
pretty-
any YouTuber that
I
size?
feel like it's just a Leafy
It's
thing.
mostly just
honestly.
Leafy.
I mean, it is a thing for people like fucking Dan is not on fire. Like that
Yeah, I
whole,
get that,
whole
though. I understand
squad.
that.
But in terms of like I think you refer to them as the beauty squad, and I agree with that.
is really fucking
Non-beauty
apt.
squad YouTubers, for the most part, no, it's just him that I know of that I can think
He
of.
has it in the like biggest quantity.
I think Pyrocynical is gonna get hit with him sooner rather than later if he hasn't
Really?
already, though.
I just can't see it being like Leafy.
Yeah, because he's cute. He's a little cutie.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
him. He's got the big chubby cheeks. He's a cute boy.
The amount of people saying that I look like him has been ridiculous.
You look nothing alike.
What?
Apart from you
You
don't.
don't look like him
You
at
look
all.
more like fucking Frank.
There we
Frank.
go. There we go. There it
Yeah.
is. There it
Yeah, you
is.
do. Like you've seen it before.
That's what
Heard
I
it
was
before.
looking for.
You've heard it before. We've all heard it. But you know, it's right. You do bear some kind of resemblance to each other.
Yeah.
You're kind of like the white version.
Yeah.
He's like the Asian version.
No, actually, the best comment I've ever gotten was, "You look like an Asian filthy Frank."
That's definitely the best one by far.
That was like the biggest meme to comment on my channel. Is, "You look like an Asian filthy Frank."
Oh god, do you guys have like a time limit on this? I feel like we've been going forever, and I don't want to ruin your lives.
I don't think
Well-
we broke an hour because since
Did we?
Yeah,
oh
I mean,
right,
my
because
recording's
fucking
at 110.
right, because Elvis was gone
is
for 7 years.
Bullshit. Yeah.
We actually just broke an hour. Considering, like, according to mine. No.
Jesus.
Should I just chuck a couple more questions in and then we can call it a day?
Sorry
Sounds
for
good.
ruining the flow. I'm not enjoying this.
Yeah, man.
I just did.
ruining
Yeah, can
the
we just
fucking
get to the
Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
I'm just gonna leave now.
Yeah, I'm so sick of this shit.
This fucking Zaptai character over here.
I'm sorry.
You mean Zapty?
Puts on a fucking
Zapty.
bear
Zapty.
mask with a dick hole in it.
Zapty.
All of a
I
sudden
do
thinks
have-
he's God.
I do have a bear mask with a dick hole. I shouldn't say this. Actually, never mind. I changed
No.
my mind. No,
No, say it
I
now.
backed out.
Now you have.
I
Say it
backed
now.
out. Okay,
It's too late.
I put my dick in it. Okay.
Hell yeah.
I had to see if
Hell
it
yeah.
worked. I had to see if it worked. Like the curiosity fucking overwhelmed me, and I was like, okay, well,
No,
I'm
I
pretty
would do
sure
the
this
exact
is a dick
same
hole.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'd all do the same thing.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a dick hole, but is it really
Just
a
to
dick
make
hole?
sure.
And I found out, and I was like, it does go far enough that you could put a mouth on it. Like it's a fucking furry mask. It is. It's confirmed to me.
Yeah, this is gonna get memed
Like
as
like
shit now.
it's been tested, it's been prepped, and
I've
he's ready to go.
I haven't done it while someone was wearing it yet. Although
Somebody-
I would be
somebody
lying if I
draw-
didn't say I wanted to kind of try it now.
Somebody
try it out.
somebody needs to draw like Zaptai. I mean, obviously we would see his head, but like putting his dick in the mask and just cum dripping out the bottom of the helmet. All right? All right, someone draw that
Oh my
for us,
God.
please.
Yes, please.
Maybe like
everybody,
super crazy,
everybody,
like,
get
he's
out.
doing it, and there's just cum shooting out the eye holes and
That's-
nose, everything. Just
That's
everywhere.
exactly
Just
what
draw that.
Squizzy would jump on because she loves drawing
Yeah.
shit like that. I guarantee you, if she hears
No.
that, she's gonna draw that.
A-
Get it
anytime I go to her streams and to say, "Hey, draw pig hentai," she stops everything and starts working on it.
like those pictures of all of us with tits, but yours are like massive, like triple D's.
Yeah, just with the buttons as nipples.
That was awesome. That was cheese.
It's like
yeah.
bondage.
I felt like mine was the most tame out of all of them.
Yeah. Someone draw IHE with some tits. I don't know how you do it, but
Just put.
Just tits like coming off of his
No,
face.
no. He has the perfect slot for them because you know how his face is like a weird, like upside down M or just an M. You put tits in the little
It's
gaps.
like an N64 controller.
Yeah. Just put titties in.
Yeah, I see what you mean. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, just get weird neck tits, like in you guys seen movie 43? Like how Hugh Jackman has those balls.
Yeah.
You just do that with
Yeah.
Why are
titties.
you referencing movie 43?
You know, that was the first movie I watched in the year either 2013 or 2014 because
Yeah, it was-
Alex put it on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Oh,
2013.
okay. You're calling me a bad person for referring to it, but you watched
I
it on
wasn't
New
referencing
Year's.
it. I was not referencing it.
But you watched it on New Year's. You put Ruben through that
put it
movie.
on.
I watched it alone. I went through that torture by myself.
I saw that movie with a friend and we were both like high out of our mind and we thought it was like the funniest movie on earth.
I truly think that's the only way you can enjoy that movie.
Like nobody else in the theater was laughing.
Because it's
Nobody
bad,
was saying
because it's
a word.
horrible. But if you're intoxicated, yeah, I could see that being funny.
But both of us were just laughing our asses off in the theater and nobody else was saying a word.
Oh,
Bad.
Terrible movie. Isn't your next search for the worst leading with the Fred movies right now?
Yeah.
Are you more upset that it's
God.
that, or would you have been more upset with movie 43?
Am I more excited?
No, would you be more upset with Fred winning or movie
Oh,
43?
upset.
Like, which would you prefer of the two?
I've seen movie 43 is the only difference.
Oh, you haven't seen the Fred movies
So
yet?
I don't know. I have not seen the Fred
Oh,
movies.
that's unfortunate.
They're bad. They're oh
Yeah,
oh.
they're
I've seen like a little bit of it, like a third, and I wanted to die.
I would actually argue that movie 43 is a better film, which is depressing to say.
So it's because Fred
my
is
God.
just so unbearable.
Right, like movie 43
Like,
is
it's
horribly
torture.
unfunny, but at least it's tolerable to listen to. Where
Yeah.
Fred just like, it's Fred the
wait,
whole
no,
fucking
no.
time.
Wait, does Fred do that for the whole
And
Yes.
movie?
fucking John Cena for some guy.
Yeah, John Cena is his dad.
Fred does that for the whole
Yes,
movie.
he does.
He does the Fred shtick for all three of these movies.
Yes. It drops for like, I think there's one brief bit where he's like playing a different character where he has a normal voice. I might be misremembering that, but no, he's doing the Fred shtick for the whole movie, all three
Oh
of
my
them.
fucking god.
Good luck.
Yeah, no.
Oh no.
Good luck.
I think you'll hate these more than Shark Exorcist.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You're gonna get to the point where you keep hating the next movie more, and you keep saying that, and people are gonna stop
Yeah,
believing you.
that's what's been happening though, because they just get worse and worse.
Yeah.
And I guarantee, like, I honestly don't know if you'll be able to get through the entire Fred movie. I couldn't.
Oh, it's
Really?
so bad.
I couldn't.
I watched the first one. I didn't even try the other two. I'm pretty sure there's three, if I'm not mistaken.
How is there? How is there three?
Because they made some money,
my
maybe.
God.
I just,
Yeah, there are three. The second one is like a Halloween movie or something.
Like, I mean,
The
I
third
get.
one?
I
kids
didn't even
have,
know there were
like-
more than. I didn't even know there was more than one.
Yeah,
until,
I didn't know
like, last
until I
week.
saw a comment.
I know kids can bear higher frequencies, like, you know,
Yeah.
better, but still, I can't. I don't get
Even
it.
they though would probably get annoyed. with it.
Yeah.
yeah. I just think it's like, if a human being can't make it with their mouth regularly, it shouldn't be doable. And considering he's not doing it, he's fast forwarding his voice. Like, he's actually cheating sound waves. That's where I get upset. I'm like, if you can't actually do this voice, this should
So
not
if
be
he's
allowed
not
to be
doing
a
the voice
fucking
in real
film.
time, how does this movie even work at all? So he's just doing the
I don't-
like a YouTube
Well,
video.
no.
but
no,
for a
I
full
thought
length.
I thought they just raised the pitch.
My
I
assumption
didn't-
for
I
the
didn't think he
movie
sped
is,
him up.
yeah, for the movies, I assume in the YouTube videos he does speed it up.
Yeah.
I'm positive about that.
Did-
Yeah, I think so.
Wasn't he the first channel to get 1 million subscribers?
Yep, that's YouTube.
I believe
And
so.
we say that YouTube's getting worse.
Yeah.
When that was
It was just terrible to begin with.
Yeah, most subscribed now is PewDiePie, guys. Like, we actually have it pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah, and he's gonna have that title for a while. I
Well, we
think.
do have Markiplier who records
yeah.
his videos of his fucking dog with a hat, and it gets millions of views.
The banana
And
one.
him
is
crying.
so good.
Or the banana one, yeah.
I love the one where he just stares at a banana.
Or walking down the street, the
People-
legendary video walking down the street.
That video is great. But no, in that banana video, I played that as an example of why his live action sketches suck. And everyone was like, "Oh, but the humor in that was that the closed captions were all there." I'm like, "Okay, so you're saying the humor in that was the part he didn't do." This is proving my point perfectly. Like, he isn't the funny part of this video. It's the closed captions that his subscribers put on the video. That's not funny.
It's weird with him because I feel like he
Like-
could make funny skits and stuff as well.
And like,
I agree too.
He's in like stuff with Game Grumps, and he did something. He was featured in a Ninja Sex Party video recently. I haven't seen it, but I imagine like they would
Yeah.
only have him on it if they thought he was funny or able to be funny. So
Yeah. No, it's frustrating. It's the same thing with Tobuscus, to be completely honest with you. Like, you know, if you want to... I don't want to talk about the allegations, but prior to that, even when he was even back when he was really, really popular, I always had this in the back of my mind that, like, I feel like he could do adult-themed videos really well. And I found a really old sketch that he did where he's swearing, like, left and right, and it's actually way better. Like, him not trying to be as kid-friendly as he usually is. He's just so, like, flippant and crass, and it's great. He does it much better when he's not trying to do the "Hello, what's good, audience? My name's the," like.
I find that shit almost as annoying as Fred, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
me
so
too.
fucking
Yeah.
grating.
Yeah, I completely agree, but I wish he would do more
Yeah.
like adult-themed humor. I think that would save his channel, to be completely honest, because it's fucking dead. Like, he's down 20,000 subscribers, and that's up 200% or some shit from
Yeah.
last month. And this is months after the allegations. His channel's just dying naturally. I honestly don't think this has anything to do with the allegations at
Do you
this
think
point.
it gets to a point with certain YouTubers like that where, like, total with all his channels, he must have what, like, I don't know how many subs, millions or millions.
He has 6 million on 2 of them, and then I think another 2 on another. So it's like 14 or 15 million across the 3
So
of
with
them.
that amount over the years he's been doing this, like, he might not even care anymore. He's probably got the bank. He's fine.
Yeah.
You would have thought.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Because, I mean, he made, on his gaming channel, his video, he posted a video yesterday, actually. And that video was the first in, like, 3 or 4
Yeah.
weeks. And I'm like, these are gaming videos. The ones he makes do not take that long. Like, you record, you put your face in the corner, trim it down a little bit. You can have it out by the end of the day.
Well, this was one of the questions I was going to answer from Twitter was, how long do you plan to do YouTube? Do you think in a position like that, you would just be like, all right then, see ya. I'm set. Whatever.
I feel like
Bye.
I feel like when I lose my passion for it, like if I ever lost my passion for it, I don't know if I could just continue to do it just for money, because I don't know if I could just shit out stuff just because,
Yeah.
you know.
I think when you're making gaming videos, it's probably like a little easier.
It must be pretty draining, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you have this urge to stay relevant, like regardless. You know.
Yeah.
Well, even though like when I got to that point, I would want to go for bigger things rather than just like, do the same old stuff that I've done. I would want to try out different
Exactly.
things. That's why like
Right, like I want to use YouTube to springboard.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get into stuff like voice acting or maybe working on like fucking TV in my dream world. Like this is, and I know obviously that's not very likely. A lot of people don't succeed in that, but that's what I'm hoping to kind of use this for.
It's actually funny because I did music like constantly before YouTube, and I was like, okay, this ain't fucking working. So I was just like, because I've always wanted to do videos and stuff, so I wanted to try out. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for a while, but never like actually tried to do it seriously. And
Yeah.
so I wanted to do YouTube so I can gain some type of audience in order to show my music to, and it obviously worked out in my favor because my most viewed video is one of my original songs.
It is the perfect platform for building an audience, basically, that will follow you.
Because that song was made before I had my YouTube channel, and it only got, I think it was 30 listens in a matter of like 3 months.
Yeah.
And now it, has 400,000. So,
I'm thinking about it like,
Pyro cynical.
yep.
thanks to Pyro. A lot of these big channels, like your Markipliers and Jacksepticeye's and whatever, they just seem like a different type of person. Though, like Zapty was just saying that fuck you, was just saying that he wanted to use it as a springboard, and you guys were saying you'd like to do different things with how big you got, but a lot of YouTubers don't bother.
Yeah, I've
You know?
noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean,
it's
they
just-
are semi-celebrities in their own weird right now. So, like I was watching a thing of it was PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, someone else, and they were at some thing. It might have been VidCon. I don't know. I can't remember. But they were like on stage, like just together. It was fucking weird. They're on stage, all these people watching, and like adoring fans. They've become their own weird little like. It's not like their own weird. I can't think of the fucking word for it. Their own weird. I'm just gonna say unit. Their own weird unit together.
cult.
Yeah, I guess it's like, fucking cult. It's so strange watching it, like, because it is so different to other YouTubers. It's so different to say like. I mean, I guess it's just a subscriber thing, isn't it? Because I don't know, how many does Markiplier have now? 20 million?
Oh,
15
God, I
million?
don't know.
15 million? 20 million? I don't
It's
fucking know.
like 15 or
million.
so. Yeah.
I suppose it is just a subscriber thing. Because I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's fucking weird, alright? I was watching it and I was just finding it really strange. It's like, it's like watching when celebrities do, like I was saying about fucking. For the press conferences. It was like a fucking press conference. It was really weird watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a point in, because currently we're getting to crazy numbers like 15 million subscribers. Is it going to get to a point where these numbers are reaching just insane figures?
Well,
just,
it depends.
Just because of how long the platform has existed.
It depends, though, doesn't
or
it,
is
on
just
the
gonna...
number of, like...
Well, PewDiePie's a good example of that.
Yeah.
It depends on the ages, doesn't it? It's like, okay, like, for example, let's say Markiplier has 15 million now, and let's say in 3 years' time, some of his fans don't care anymore, so they're not subscribed to him. How many people, though, in those 3 years have gone into the age bracket to like his stuff and have subbed to him? It just depends on that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's only going to increase because younger kids have more access to the internet
And
now.
plus, like,
So I see him just growing and growing and growing and growing, and I can't really see an end in sight
and plus
for him.
people who, you know, grow up and stuff and don't use YouTube as much, they'll stay subscribed to him, but they just won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won't really.
Well, that's
watch
reflected in the views of someone like PewDiePie, who has nearly 50 million, but he's not getting 50 million views a video.
it. Exactly.
No, he's lucky to get 10, honestly.
Yeah. But then still, that's not even bad, though, is it?
That's still really good.
Oh
yeah.
no, it's not. He gets like 300 million views a month or some
Some
madness.
insane
Like,
number.
yeah, no, he's fine. Like people always like to joke that his channel is dying, which I mean,
It's
it's
really
really
not,
not
yeah.
though. He's been around for what
The
6
fact that
years
his channel's
now.
still doing as well as it is amazing.
Yeah, that's a shock.
PewDiePie's a genius.
He did.
He is. He timed this all
See,
perfectly.
that's why I do appreciate PewDiePie, is because I think he kind of lost his passion for a while, and then he just like was back to like, okay, I need to do something different, or you know, like change up my material in a way.
Could you imagine someone like PewDiePie actually quitting?
It's
No.
I
No.
could.
Do you think he'd
Yeah.
want to, he's motivated just because he's number one and he wants to stay number one, or do you think he has a real drive and passion for it? Like it's
I think he genuinely likes doing it. Like, when you
Yeah,
look at sort of
you
how
could
weird
tell.
his shit's been getting recently, it's like he's doing stuff he actually likes.
yeah,
Like, I've just gone on his channel, like...
that's very true. Yeah.
It's his weird shit, like his profile picture, it's like a toad eating a toad, and and the
it's
cover
like he doesn't
photo
give a
is...
fuck anymore.
Yeah,
like,
he
he
stopped
just
giving
does
a
whatever
shit.
he wants.
Yeah.
Because he can. Like, he doesn't
fucking-
need to
Yeah,
try
yeah.
and make
Subscribe.
clickbait videos. Like, he's up at the top.
But I just feel, I don't know, it's just a different personality thing again. Like if I was in his position, I'd just be like, well, I don't know, I've had enough of this now.
I think I've won the
I'm just gonna
game.
go travel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've won, whatever. I've had enough then.
Yeah.
Or at least
Yeah.
like not a video every day. I feel like that would be so draining.
But he must really
Oh,
like
God,
it.
yeah.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
I am
have to do
surprised
it.
he still does
just
it
does it 'cause
daily.
he likes
No,
it.
you could do a
That's-
video
yeah,
a week
he must
easily,
be.
probably.
Well, he's so used to busting his balls though. Like before all this new content, and when he used to edit all of his own videos, I think wasn't he putting out 2 a day, and he edited all of them, and they were
Yeah.
all
Something
pretty
like
heavily
that,
edited too.
Yeah.
So he's
God, it must be
he's so
exhausting.
Yeah,
strange
he would
to
do
work.
2 a day, just him.
Well, he does have people working for him though. Yeah.
He does now, yeah. He's got those 2 guys. I only ever hear the name of one. It's Michael and someone. He talks about Michael all the time. He like yells at him. But I
Mike
don't know who
and
the other one
Seth.
is. Seth is the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because that's been always my... oh,
I feel
you're-
like-
Fuck, okay.
Never mind, whatever.
I just can't imagine that daily upload life. I just imagine it being miserable.
Yeah, that'd be miserable. Like being fucking leafy.
My assumption has to be that he just does like the base edit of it and then gives it to
Yeah,
one of
that-
the other
that could
2 to
be
do the extra little
More
shit.
manageable, but I mean,
But your life would be completely taken over.
yeah.
Like you wouldn't.
I want to
have
go on
your
holiday
own
for a
personal
week.
life.
Oh wait, I can't.
Well, he did do that. He didn't
Well, he
upload
did.
for a week.
He was like, hey, I'm going on holiday for a week and I'm not going to upload
Really?
anything
Yeah, he
live.
did.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You
Yeah.
can get away with that though. I don't know how many other channels who do the daily upload thing could get away with that.
Well, it depends on how big
That's very
they are, doesn't
true.
it? Like,
Yeah.
I think there's an aspect of like you know whenever you upload a video, you kind of get like a little bit of a rush. You're like, oh my god, what are people gonna think of it or whatever.
Yeah.
I think he might be addicted to that. You know.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's deleted a couple videos in the last little bit. Like he did the Five Nights at Freddy's new game, and he deleted that video. He did one about like Pokemon trainers or something, which was just like Agario. He deleted that. Like he's actually deleting videos that
Yeah,
he's
he
not proud
cares.
of
Yeah.
as well. Like pretty quickly after as well.
How do you guys feel about deleting videos and things like that?
I've done it a lot.
I've done it a lot.
I know you
I
have
did it. I
those,
literally
but-
did it the other day for the first time.
Yeah, I like went back and because you know my content's changed from when I first started doing this channel. Like I used to do very shitty gameplay, commentary, bullshit. But yeah, I deleted a lot of them just because back then I tried to put my channel in like a certain direction where I was more of an asshole. Like when I first started, and then I looked back and I was like, I don't. That's just not what I want to do anymore. I felt like I was just trying to be something I'm not, so I just like stopped them.
Yeah.
Some people keep that stuff up though because they like it as like a time capsule to see like, oh,
That's my thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't deleted.
Yeah,
a
I
single
still have a
video.
lot of my old ones, but like some of them were just like, it's not necessarily that they were bad. It was just that it just wasn't like me.
I would feel guilty deleting any videos. Like, I don't even think I have the right.
Yeah.
I don't have enough.
Yeah, you don't have the right.
Oh no, now he only has 6 videos.
Yeah.
What am I? Because every fiber of me wants to delete Bear Unboxing.
Why?
I hate that video.
No, you
I
should
like
leave
that
it.
one.
I
I
hate
like
it.
that one.
Hang on.
I'm not going to delete it, but I want to. It's the one where I unboxed the thing.
Samurai Buyer?
Samurai
I watched that one
Buyer, yeah.
recently and I liked it. Yeah.
I want to delete my ironic humor video.
Why? Because you use it now?
No, it's just people. I didn't really like explain myself good enough, and then people took it like the wrong way and didn't get jokes that I was trying to portray. And there's a lot of things about it that I felt like I could have done a lot better.
For me, I feel quite strongly about not deleting videos and things like that. Because for me, it's like, well, if someone from back then doesn't understand the way I thought like 2 years ago, and they're not willing to like stick with me and
I still have the first video I ever made up.
Really?
Yeah, because I wanted to at least keep that. It was the Tuck Trump whatever, yeah.
Trump.
Tuck Frump. It was like
Tuck from Trump.
it was the video of you know that one video of those little girls like cussing and talking about women's rights or something. It was the guy who made that video, and it was about Trump, and it was the worst thing ever.
I have no recollection of this video. I feel
Really,
bad.
it's my oldest one. I changed it to, like, when that guy hacked me, I changed the title to Tuck Frump Shit LOL because I just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I really like going on any channel and just sorting it from oldest to newest.
Oh yeah.
And just seeing the progression.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy iDubbbz left his Slenderman Gangnam Style.
I miss the Cyber Matrix series. I'm a little bitter he got rid of
An
that.
Yeah.
Overgrowth Let's Play.
Oh yeah.
And all those Let's Plays he got rid of.
I remember he came to my stream one time. He was like, "Yo, you should play Overgrowth."
I don't know. My whole thing. You mentioned going back to the start of someone's channel and looking at it now. And I'm not trying to like suck my own dick, but I like doing that already to some extent because I went from using fairly standard just like gameplay and then gameplay clip with like a screenshot or two every now and then, and that was it. And now I have like even my most recent video I have fully edited. There's always some kind of visual aid. There's like I just feel like I've made a really big improvement in my visual presentation in not too terribly large an amount of time. This is like the most positive I think I've ever spoken about myself, but that's a good point in some way, because I mean I think it's pretty impossible for me to watch my Lion Maker video next to my Legion video and go, I'm slightly better. Like, no, I'm not. I've improved my content a lot, I think.
Well, yeah, we all of the like YouTubers specifically we're all our own worst critics, and we see one comment saying something that's slightly criticizing, you know, usually it's not very constructive. Normally it's just like, fuck you for this and that, and it's like, oh, I better do something about that. But I think most people don't give a fuck, you know. So for your sake, I reckon just leave them up.
Well,
who cares?
Well, I hate the video I released. It was out less than 24 hours, so you probably didn't even see it. But I fucking thought it was shit. I mean, for the first 4 hours, I was like, that's okay. I'm all right with that, I think. You know, and people were saying it was all right and stuff. It had lots of likes and not many dislikes. A few more dislikes than usual. You know, like 30 instead of like 2. But that's nothing. But I didn't like it at all. And I decided that is boring. That is poorly edited. That is this. That is that. Poorly done. Everything. And I took it down. But then I had people saying, yeah, but every YouTuber, you know, has their early videos they don't really like. No, I don't care. I fucking hate it. And if I don't like it, you don't get to like it either. So fuck off.
That's how I see it too. Like, if there's nothing I like about it, then I won't keep it up.
And it was like just negative. A couple comments that just really got to me. It was just like,
Yeah,
there you go.
okay, the video has to come down then.
Yeah. The
Like,
crippling depression started to seep in.
Yeah, well, somebody was like, ever since you started trying, Jara's gotten way worse. You're not funny. I honestly prefer James over you. And they were dead fucking serious because throughout the comment section they were doing it. So they were saying like stuff that just, similar to that. And I was just like, wow. Okay, I guess this video is shit.
That should happen. So like people like to throw out their bullshit opinions. Like everyone's always commenting like, oh, like Zaptie's better than Elvis and Pig, or oh, Pig's better than Elvis and Zaptie. Like, everyone loves to just like.
We get that all the time.
Yes, constant, nonstop.
Do you ever get that comment where it's like, oh, I really like Pig, but I hate Elvis, that kind of shit. And it's like,
I'm pretty sure
you
that's
realize
happened.
we're all friends, right?
Yeah.
Like they
Like,
forget
We're always compared to each other all the fucking time, and it gets annoying.
Yeah.
It really
The
does.
early Jar videos, the reviews, it was my face that was out there. So I'd get called like a fish-faced cunt.
Jesus
Oh, I
Christ.
fucking hate that cunt out there with his opinions. And it's like, there are literally 4 of us, all right? So the opinion I present is all 4 of ours. Also, fuck off.
we just validate them too much. Is the problem?
Yeah.
You don't even think that the comment is probably from an 8-year-old.
Well, it's like, it's just, I just remember that one because I just remember reading that one. It was on the, I think it was on the Fallout one, which is obviously
oh
that drew the
god.
most polarizing reaction because the game itself was controversial because people were like, oh, it's shit, and other people were like, it's great.
That was a
And
good
also
video.
the bit at the start where I just screamed like it triggered me, and I'm wearing like a hat, scuba goggles.
That was fucking
Yeah,
great.
no, I fucking like the video. I don't care. Just people didn't get that it was a joke.
love that
people
video.
didn't get that was a joke at the start. They didn't get it.
That's one issue that annoys me a lot is when people don't get jokes, and it's just like you want to be like, well, I meant this, but I don't
was
want to
wearing
spend the
a
time
hat,
to.
a scarf, and scuba goggles, and I was screaming. Like I thought it was obvious that it was a joke.
People are thick, Ruben. There are a lot of thickos in the comments.
Oh my god!
Not all of them.
Like
Yeah,
the
no.
other day, like I don't know, I have no idea why I spent my time on it, but this guy was talking about how the only reason our podcast episode with Keemstar has views is because we argued, and he didn't get the concept that he has 1 million subscribers, and that's why we got the views.
Yeah, it was confusing because then the same guy, because I saw this, and he's since deleted all the tweets, but I saw this and I replied too because he said something about like an 11-year-old boosted your views too, and I'm like, yeah, it's that 11-year-old has 600,000 subscribers and tweeted out the podcast. Like this should not be a hard concept. Bigger name equals more views. That's just a fact. That's just how it works. And the fact that he was not getting that, it's like, no, the content didn't matter. People clicked before they knew what was going to happen. Did people assume we were going to fight with Keemstar? Yeah, probably, if they knew who we were. But if they didn't, they clicked it because it had Keem in it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
The content of it doesn't really make a difference until you watch it. And clicking it doesn't mean you've watched it yet. It was just such a flawed argument. I didn't get how they didn't get it.
It's a rabbit hole. As soon as you start replying to comments and getting obsessed with
I
comments,
know,
you're
dude,
just fucked.
it
That's
is,
why I
though,
don't go in the
Yeah,
comment section
I
often.
really need to stop because I've been doing it lately, and every time I say something, I delete it right after because I'm like, why the fuck? Why do I care?
Exactly. I used to be bad.
Yeah.
I used to write paragraphs in replying to people. It's like
Yeah.
I just eventually came to the point where I was like, why am I doing this? What is the fucking point? They're not even going to read this. They don't care.
You know,
They
the
don't-
thing
they're
is,
not
like,
even invested enough in the begin with.
when you're a little channel, you kind of have this idea of, oh, I have to make everybody happy. You know, I want to make
Yeah.
every single person that watches
Oh,
my
yeah.
video, like I want them to like my video. But when you start getting a little bit more relevancy, like it's impossible. You know, you can't make every single person that watches your
As
stuff
soon as
happy.
you hit 100k, you just got to forget about the comment section. You
It
just got to
sucks.
completely ignore it.
Like ever since, like this past couple months, I haven't been in my comments at all. You know, like
Yeah.
I upload the video.
And I bet you're better for it though.
Yeah.
And I have this app where it's a YouTube like creator studio app, and every time I open the app, like the comments are like right there, so I always read them, and I'm just like, I need to delete this app.
You can't even look at your subscribers on that app. It's so fucking stupid.
Oh, I know. I'm a bit annoyed with the YouTube update where you can't see like bigger YouTubers subscribe to you only if they show their stuff publicly.
I know.
It's like, but
Yeah, I hate everything isn't sub
Yeah,
to me
I hate
anymore.
I am
everything.
though.
Yeah,
I'm
sub.
sub to all of you.
Why did you hide it? Why did you hide it? Huh?
I don't know. It's been set like I've never fiddled with that setting.
Oh,
I
I
guess
mean,
it's
okay, I'll
just
let you
what's
off
set
then.
to that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the Odd Ones Out comic. Subscribe to me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he still has his
You
visible.
sub to it. Hey, Dolan Dark
in
subscribed
video
to us 2 weeks
games,
ago.
The channel Video Games subscribed to me.
Video
Did I
game.
tell you? I don't know if I told.
Yeah, Futuristic Hub. You told me.
Yeah, they
Futuristic Hub
offered
sub to
they
you.
offered me to be featured on their channel so they could get growth and more relevancy and stuff.
Channel with 3 million subscribers pulls like 4,000 views.
And they
Wow.
they asked a channel with 30,000 subscribers for help. Like, it's sad.
God. Well,
Diarrhea. Am I right? Or-
You know,
no.
you know what makes me
one more
quite,
thing we have to do.
quite sad? I just want to put this out here.
Oh,
When I look at, Zaptai, 60k. I don't know how many Elvis has now. How many subs you got?
120.
120. And then fucking Barnick Pig down there on 31k. I'm not happy about that. That's wrong.
Okay, that's weird because we're currently double
Yeah,
each
I
other.
was just thinking
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
double Pig, you get me. Double me,
Yeah,
you get
'cause
Oh,
Elvis.
weird.
isn't Elvis at
But still,
120?
I've just gone on Barnick Pig.
And no, that's even weirder because even Hot Wet Soup's at like 15.
Yeah.
So it works
Whoa,
all the way up
that's
the chain.
weird.
That's
What the
kind of
fuck?
neat. It's sad, but neat.
Pig, your fucking cover photo. Lol.
Yeah, I changed it. I changed it from Scary Pig to just
I want to
lol.
quit my job, honestly.
My support, my channel. Yeah.
I think we're done, boys.
yeah.
What do you
You
reckon?
said you had one more
Oh, yeah,
question,
one more
and
question.
then
And I
and
just
then
wanted
Ruben
to say
mentioned
that
the
before you had your
subscriber
question
count.
because I knew that would lead on to a million other things.
I
Yeah.
don't have any good questions. It's shit like thick question
Hell
mark.
yeah.
Why are cats so
No,
awesome?
you
question
were
mark.
about to say something though. You were like, "There's one more thing we need you to do."
Oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah. That wasn't
Ruben
a
said
question.
something.
That was just that was just something I want all three of you to say. Is all.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you think?
Is it? I've got pussy on the brain. That's true.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's one out the way. Who wants to go next?
You go, Aaron.
I can't.
please. I fucking beg.
I got pussy on the brain. That's true.
This ASMR version.
I got pussy on the brain. That's true.
There we go.
we got the triple. Tap.
I
Okay.
honestly regret coming on this podcast now. So.
Okay, hey, Ron, chill out.
Oh no podcast over. It's done. It's done.
So this has been the Jar Media thing with Hot Wet Soup on there.
And the
Hot Wet-
it's
Hot Wet
actually
Pussy Juice
was the
Cast?
Hot Wet Soup podcast with Jar. You got it wrong. It's the opposite.
The Hot Wet Soup Pussy podcast with the Jar
Actually,
Media.
I think you'll find IHG has more subs than you, so fuck you,
Oh.
basically.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, but IHE leaves Jar and joins Hot Wet Soup.
Oh, shit.
Question mark podcast. That'll get lots of views, right? Make
Oh
sure
yeah.
Make sure you check out everyone's stuff. Everyone's good over here. Everyone's good over there. Fuck you.
This is. Oh my god.
Just look in the description and everyone will be linked there.
The worst podcast.
Thank you for having us on. This is a good time.
It was
Yes.
fun.
Agreed.
It was a mess, but it was fun.
Yeah.
We'll never come
people will
back.
do that.
Like we'll never ever.
Yeah.
This is the last time we'll ever speak to each other. Sure,
Now
that sounds good.
What was that? Was that the hand fart?
The fucking hand fart.
I knew it.
We almost made it.
Almost.
I had to.
Oh fuck.
Every
no.
fucking time.
We actually have to end it now, otherwise it will just develop
Okay.
into another 15-minute conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Pussy. Sorry, I just wanted to do that.
Diarrhea.
Wait. Oh, wait.